Hey everybody, welcome back to another Pokemon video. Now look, I'm doing this top 10 battles because my crystal is not ready. I told y'all I was transferring everything to the other phone, my stepdad's old phone, because it has way more memory than my phone does. Now, due to that, I was not able to give the data over, so I'm having to redo everything I have done to get it back. So I'm just going to play Speedrunner for a little while, speed it up, but I was not ready, and so I went ahead and I was like, man, I'm gonna miss my video. So I went ahead and I did this top 10. Hope y'all like it. If y'all do, let me know. If there's anyone you think that deserves to be on this list more than someone else, let me know in the comments. I don't mind. This is my opinion. Y'all might have y'all's own opinions. Now, here we go with the top 10 battles. Oh, and before I go, I'm sorry, I know I just said we're going to go. I've never played 4. I've played 5 like 3 years ago, and I haven't played 6 or 7th. That's why you're not going to see very many, if any, on here, if any in any of my videos, until later down the line. But until then, I'm sorry, I'm just a broke little kid. I'm just a broke little boy. Although I'm about to get a job, still broke. Anyways, here we go with the top 10 battles. Number 10. Blue. From Kanto specifically, or if you battle him in Johto or anything. I like throughout the entire game, you always battle him. So you sit there and you see how he progresses. He starts off as this guy, he picked the thing stronger than you. You beat him, even if it means you had to use the potion and the PC. So what? But you beat him. And then you just keep going on. And he just steadily got stronger. And when you do go battle him for the final time, you don't expect him to be in the champion if you've never played. So you're getting there, you're getting ready, and he goes, there's another person. You're like, wait, what? But you're number 4. This is the Elite 4. Wait, what? And then he goes, it's Blue. He just became champion right before you did. And you're like, what? What? Why? So that's why he deserved it. He's not any higher due to the fact that he's not, particularly strong in a lot of aspects. But he's still good. Number 9. Giovanni. Yeah, I know, but Blue was stronger, and yes, I understand that. But this is basically the same concept, except when you get to Giovanni, his final team is nothing like his team you've been battling. Sure, he has the Nidoking and the Kangaskhan, but then he has a Rhydon and a Rhyhorn and all these other things. You're like, wait, I was not prepared for this. I was prepared for others, not this. Why this? Not to mention in the original Game Boy Color games, he had Fissure, which was a one-hit KO. At all times, a one-hit KO. So you really had to get lucky for that one. Alright, that's all Giovanni. That's the only reason Giovanni made it. Number 8. Wally. Yeah, Wally wasn't anything extraordinarily. He was but you were basically his mentor. You helped him catch his Pokemon. He just kept wanting to be as great as you and better. He wanted to go in above and beyond you. He wanted to be leveled with you at least. He wanted you to be proud. You were his mentor. But in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Gardevoir he had became so much stronger. My God. And it doesn't help that it's a fairy type. Fairy is just... God. It's nothing you need to play with. Alright. And the only reason I know that, guys, but you said you never played. I haven't. A friend told me about the strength up. I personally was just going to do regular Wally, who was still just as strong due to that dang Gardevoir. Number 7. Brawly. I know what y'all are thinking. Brawly? From what? Why? Because that allowed you, in my opinion, it was great how they did it. And I know it says hardest. I was supposed to put best. I didn't realize I messed up till now. Dense. But what you're going to do is the fact that he's just he was not in a good time to use fighting types, and if anything, you caught a Ralt, which is by now a Kirlia roundabout there. So you had a Psychic to help, and you normally had a Tailo unless you wanted a Wingull, but then you still had a Wingull. Because those were the main two flyers you could catch in that game. So anyways, Brawly's over here. He was a really good... It was a good placement, in my opinion, even though it was not a great time to battle them. I loved how they tried to make it where you had to use some of the newer Pokemon. They didn't want to, like, shove it too hard on you, but they're like, hey, if you want a super effectiveness here, you're going to have to use some of our Pokemon. I mean, sure, you can go catch an Abra in the cave, but Abra's pretty useless until he evolves. And I know I'm about to get a lot of flame for that, but I love Abra. He will always be one of my favorite Pokemon, but... Alright, number 6. Wallace. Now, whether you played Gen 3's Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, you had to fight Wallace. Wallace was there. Now, you see Wallace here. He used the Ice type. So you had 2 Ice types you had to battle. You had 2 Ice types you had to battle if you did Emerald. Because there was another dude called Juan who was trained by Wallace when Wallace became champion. Because Steven just went, meh, don't want to be champion no more. So that's the only reason Wallace became champ. And the Ice types he had were nothing to play with. Sure, he had basically the rollout effect by using Ice Ball. But the defense on that Pokemon, you're over here like, super effective. Super effective. Super effective. Super effective. Potion. He was annoying, he was fun, but he was a good battle, and they did really well with him. Number 5. Agatha. I hate Agatha. I really, really do. And I don't mean from the original Blue or anything like I normally do. This is from Leaf Green, Fire Red, and stuff, where you can't use ground because they have Levitate. Grrrr! But they made up for it by making it where Psychic was super effective now. Where Psychic super effective. So you had that. But the Hypnosis Dream Eater. That is the same reason I hate Morty. Yeah, Morty from Gen 2. So I'm over here and you're just battling, and you be battling, just feeding her, and then all of a sudden, Hypnosis, Dream Eater. Hypnosis, Dream Eater. Hypnosis, Dream Eater. So you're just like, oh my god, little lady, let me go so I can battle someone that's actually good and not has the same dang tactic. Of course, since we play Pokemon, we're more likely spamming the same move ourselves, using a super effective move like, oh, so Psychic super effective against you. Psychic, 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 Psychic. So, I guess it's not bad. They did the same thing we do. Alright, anyways. Number 4. Eliza. I have no clue if I said that right, guys. Like I said, I did play 5. She was the only one I remembered me ever hating. Sorry. Back. She was the only one I ever remember me hating. Due to fucking Volt Switch. And since I actually didn't play just Black and White, I played Black 2 and White 2. Dear God. They also had Aerial Ace. Those Emolgas had Volt Switch and Aerial Ace. So they're over here, always hitting you, no matter what, using Aerial Ace. So you go to a Rock type. Yay, Volt Switch to her Zebstrika, which new move that could actually hurt you. So you're over here, steadily getting paralyzed, or hit by a flying move, and getting your butt kicked. It's just happening. Nothing you can do about it. You're just sitting there dying. Of course, she did take me, I'm not gonna lie, she took me a few tries, but she might not have, but that's why she definitely deserved a good spot and the best battles, because she made it where you wanted to sit there. She deserved the best because of just one simple reason, all in all. The fact of the speed. You could have easily caught an Imago. You could have easily made it where you could outspeed. Just had to do it in time. Anyways, number 3, Drake. I don't have problems with Dragon Trainers. I've defeated Claire. I hate it because of that stupid Kingdra. Lance was no problem. Then there's Drake. Then there is Drake. He wasn't too hard, but he wasn't no slouch either. Sure, you could sit there, use a super effective dragon or super effective ice and all that, but he had ways around it. Bygone! Sorry, guys. But yeah, he had that stupid thing, and you'd sitting there like, Ice Beam! Up. Alright, now I gotta use a dragon move. And I'm out of power points for a dragon. Alright, then I'm just gonna fight this Flygon head on. I mean, none of his Pokemon were, like I said, extremely powerful to make you want to rage quit, but he was good. And he definitely deserves this spot. Number 2. Here he is, Steven. I've been waiting to talk about this one for a while now. You see, if you fight him while he's a champion in Ruby and Sapphire, he has, I think, level 40 Pokemon. Like level 45s or something like that, 55s. In Emerald, you battle him, he has level 80 Pokemon. It's like fighting Red. So, you're sitting there, you're battling this guy, you're going over there, you're getting ready to fight all these Steel and Rock types, and this dude has level 85s, and you're just sitting there like, what the? Why? Why? Why would you do this? So yeah, Steven definitely was deserving here due to the fact that he helps you throughout the game. Just for you to find out that he's the champion, or that he was the champion, and he had been sitting there helping you out. He gave you Steel Wing. God, I love that move. I'm gonna have to share that with Steven. That has to be one of my favorite moves. He gives you Steel Wing. He gives you the, dang it, the Devon Scope, which allows you to see the Kelikon. If y'all know how to pronounce that, put it in the comments. But he helps you see that, so you can go fight Winnowa. He just helps you so much throughout your journey, so that way you can easily come up to battle him. He wants you to be there. He doesn't know you. He sees you for the first time, and he's like, you know what? I want that trainer. That trainer I want to see come up with me. I want to battle that trainer. Just the mindset that had to be there for Steven to want to battle you definitely gives him the number 2 slot. Almost number 1. Number 1. Red. You know, as y'all know, I am a huge Red fan. But that's not the reason he got here. In fact, Steven was going to beat Red if it wasn't for one specific thing. You're in gold, so you're over here, you beat everybody, and you're like, yes, I am the champion! And then, like, you get a call from Oak, and you're like, Yellow? Yeah, Oak, yeah. Wait, the original champion? Where? Okay. So you go through this really tough mountain that had like level 45 stuff. So you're battling these things, you're running, you can use repels, whatever you're doing. And you get up to Red, who has level 80 Pokemon. Big whoop. Alright. Then, I don't know if you see him in 4. I haven't played 4, like I said. But in Sun and Moon, there's a battle train. In Black and White, there's a battle train. I fought Ash there, and I fought Red there. And then Red just mopped the floor with me with the Charizard. He sent out the Charizard and just, no matter what I sent out a water type, hit it once, and it killed me with the flamethrower. Red has a Pokemon. So, I mean, no matter what, so throughout so many gens, I like the fact that they never forgot where they started. Here he is, the man that started it all, the man that got them to be Pokemon, the man that got Game Freak to be just up there. Here is the man that almost everybody started playing as, or at least knows of, if they've played the games, because he's here. He is the original man. So he's here, and they never try to get rid of him. He went like 3 gens without being in it, I think. Like 3-4 gens without being in it, and he's in the rest. Because he's also appears in Sun and Moon, I hear. So you can do that, and that's already 4 generations you're in. You play as him, you battle him as Gold, you battle him in Black and White, and you battle him in Sun and Moon. So, I mean, they never tried to get rid of Red. Ever. But they also didn't make him any kind of slouch with age. In fact, they're not even making him stay like how you would think. You know, this little 10-year-old. They go through the puberty kind of thing. They start off with this guy who's just poorly drawn with the thing. And then he looks older as they did the other sprite. For Leaf Green and Fire Red. Then he looks older for next time you saw him. Then he looks older even now. This is the newest pick of him from Sun and Moon. So I definitely believe that he deserved this spot, without a doubt. If any of you disagree with me, comment below. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think should deserve these spots. And that's all. And I think that's it, folks. If you like it, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll post Crystal tomorrow. I promise. There's no problems here. Now, peace.